Bonjour, Carl.
Bonjour.
That's how I'm gonna start it. Not bonjour, Carl, just bonjour.
Bonjour, comment ça va? Oui,
It's
ça
too
va
much
bien.
French. Stop it. Stop it. This is an Americans talking here. The
Right.
men are talking.
Mhm.
Bonjour. Welcome. Bienvenue. Is that right, Carl?
Bienvenue. Oui,
Bienvenue to Illogical Conclusions. If you don't know why I'm talking in French very poorly, it is because we have a new YouTube video and we are wearing berets.
oui,
So yes,
yes.
we are wearing berets. So today, well, obviously I'm the American Craig. I'm not Carl. I'm Craig. Oh, I'm so confused today. It's been a while. Anyway, I'm the American Craig, and you could tell by my butchering of the French language. I'll let Carl introduce himself.
Uh, Hi, I'm the Canadian Carl. I feel like I should be speaking French because I'm
Say
wearing this
something
beret.
French. Say something French.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Carl. J'habite Canada avec mes amis
Wow, that was
Canadiens.
impressive. Impressive.
Oui,
Impressive.
it's a little thing,
All
you
right.
know.
Well, we just decided the topic after way too much debate and playing with these fun Zoom app things. So, with that, we're going to get started. And today's topic is I think it's fashion trends or fashion trends that we like or don't like, or we're going to see
Yeah,
where it goes. We're going to see where it goes. So,
yeah.
fashion.
So there's this thing apparently, and I'm disconnected from this discourse that I guess we're being told by the kids
Mm,
that we're not supposed to wear certain things anymore. That certain things have fallen out of fashion.
right. That's how this started. Gen Z telling the people who are going to run things very soon what to do. I said it.
Yeah, they're rising up. And the thing is, if I think about fashion,
Hmm.
I mean, again, first of all, as a man, I'm disconnected from a lot of this,
Yeah.
and I have the privilege of just looking like shit most of the time, and it's like it's fine. But apparently, skinny jeans are out.
Apparently, I mean, I'm not going to disagree with Gen Z on this one. I got thoughts on I got thoughts on Gen Z, but I got thoughts on skinny jeans. So I'll let
So,
you state your case first because you're
well,
clearly the pro on this one.
the thing is, I'm very much in the like Inspector Gadget school of fashion where I find something I like, I buy the same thing 10 times, and then just wear that. So I've been
Mm,
wearing the same jeans, the same brand style of jeans for I don't know, for years and years and years. And before that, I was doing the same thing. I just find I had because I think someone had told me. I went to a store,
okay.
and I said I need jeans.
Yep.
And the nice lady there at the time, this must have been, the turn of the century. She said to me, "You need bootcut jeans," and I said, "All right."
Okay.
And I got my pair of, I think, Guess bootcut jeans,
Hmm.
and I wore them all the time.
Okay.
So someone grabbed me, and said, "Hey, no one's wearing bootcut jeans anymore." And I was like, "Well, what are they wearing?" They said, "Skinny jeans."
Hmm.
I was like, "All right, but like, I can't do super skinny jeans. That's because I'm a modest man. I don't need all my business out there in the streets. I need some coverage." So I went for like a reasonable, slim kind of jean,
Slim, skinny, like
like a skinny, like a regular skinny, not like a
so,
super skinny.
okay. All right. Regular
You know.
skinny. I mean, I've seen you in your skinny jeans and you pull it off very nicely.
Thank you very much, Craig.
You
Thank
do.
you.
You do. And
Thank
I
you.
think if a Gen Z saw that, they'd be like, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Now, when I wear skinny jeans, I had one pair once and
Yeah.
I don't even know. I think they got thrown out or donated instantly. It was like when Jonah Hill put skinny jeans on in Super Bad. Like
Yeah.
it's not for me. Like I don't need my small dong pouch like getting smushed up against my, like there's none of it is appealing to me. I can't do a split or a backflip. Like, what if someone
Right.
tries to like mug me and I got to like run after them? I can't do that in skinny jeans. It doesn't
Yes, you
happen.
can.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, you just bust through the seams. You have all the freedom. Did you ever see that ad for Chuck Norris jeans?
Chuck Norris jeans? No.
Chuck Norris, I think you would love these. And I mean, clearly it was a long time ago, but Chuck Norris had a brand of jeans,
Okay.
and you know, it has in the ad, it's him doing the super high kick.
I need those.
You can see like for people who need a range of motion to kick people in the face.
Hmm.
You know, if you need that sort of, it's like fashion with function.
Yep.
Mhm.
That makes sense to me. Skinny jeans, like they're so uncomfortable. I swear, I don't know if this is a real thing, but I'm making it
Mhm.
real. I think I have this disease. Like I'm hypersensitive when things are like around, like touching my body. So
Mhm.
like pant legs,
Mhm.
very uncomfortable. Like even if they're baggy, if they touch me, I'm like, oh, I don't
Well,
like that.
it's
Like
a thing.
cringe.
So I grew up
Hmm.
wearing baggy jeans.
Hmm.
It was, and
Jenko
then
jeans.
yeah, and then it
Jenkos.
was the
Yep.
Jinkos, which
Yep.
were enormous,
A
and
huge.
you
I
had
so.
just,
Yep.
yeah, you had so much freedom, nothing ever touched you.
Exactly.
And you know, I never wore tights. It was never like a thing. So when skinny jeans became a thing, and I was putting on these jeans, and I was like, this is a lot. I'm very aware of this,
Yeah.
but you know, when I went and I found my old jeans, or I put on something that wasn't a skinny jean, I
Hmm.
suddenly felt like I missed it. It's like this is like you get so used to the way that it feels, and I think
Interesting.
that maybe you just didn't make it through the adjustment period.
I probably didn't.
You know,
Probably
there's
didn't.
that you gotta get used to it.
But I mean, I was a swimmer, so it's like I'm used to tight things around my like my nether regions and my legs. Like I wore
Yeah.
speedos and jammers and stuff, and like those were super tight, but it was always uncomfortable. I didn't like it. I did not like it.
Hmm.
It was very restrictive for I need a lot of room. I'm not like a big person, but I take up a lot of space.
Yeah.
And maybe I feel like it's because it's hugging me, it's making me take up less space than I need to be taking up.
Right. So what's your cut of jean? What kind of jeans do you
Not
wear?
jeans. I hate jeans.
You don't wear jeans at
So
all.
I have one pair of jeans that I've had for 10
Mhm.
years and they still fit and they're very stretchy. I think they have like spandex in them. But I mean, if I were to pick jeans, I think I'd be like a Jama jeans kind of guy, like that
Mhm.
sweatpant jean. If I'm gonna wear denim or I'm gonna wear like khakis or like a nicer pant, it has to have like some amount of spandex in it. It needs to have that
Some
stretch.
stretch, yeah.
Yeah, because I can't high kick in denim. It's just straight denim. Or you get chafed if you're like getting chased, or you can't kick, you can't
Out
flip, you
of
can't do the things you got
curiosity,
to do.
how often are you high kicking just on like a week to week basis?
Never,
Okay, all right, good.
but
And
you never know.
so when you're picking your fashion, when you're getting dressed, you want to
Yep,
make sure that you are preparing for any and all outcomes.
I'm preparing for war. Like in Massachusetts,
Yeah.
when you leave your house and you get in your car, it's
Hmm.
battle. Like you get in your car, it's road rage, it's every man for himself.
Hmm.
So you got to be ready for some psychopath to jump out of their car and attack you. And I can't do that in jeans. I can't.
So there was a brief period in time
Yep.
where I was really into the idea of like cargo shorts.
Oh,
And
but oof.
this, I know, but it coincided with my love of technology. So my
Okay.
everyday carry, I had my wallet, I had my phone, I had like a pager, I had a Discman, I had like two CDs,
Hmm.
keys,
A lot of stuff.
I had stuff, and I didn't have a bag. So I was like, the first pair of these cargo shorts I got, I was like, whatever, you know, they were sort of in fashion, but
Yep.
I was so in love with how much I could carry that there's always been this draw in the back of my mind because there was this one the pair of pants I had that were an abomination, but they were the shorts with the zip off legs. So
Oh
they were
yeah.
pants
Yep.
that were
Oh, I know.
convertible into cargo shorts. Hideous.
Yeah.
But I was never uncomfortable or unprepared in those pants.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
It was like a purse sewed to your legs. So like
Yeah.
men don't get purses. Well, some men wear them now, but you know, Gen
Mhm.
Z. But I didn't. So yeah, I had like my CD player in there, wallet,
Yeah.
like, and it's actually better for you because when your wallet's in your back pocket and you sit on it
Mm.
all the time, it like does damage to your sciatic nerve because one butt cheek is higher than the other. So it like it makes your coccyx tilt. And I have a degree in exercise physiology, so like I know some physiology things.
So
Anyway,
what you're
so when you
saying,
put the pocket, when you put it in the side pocket,
yeah,
you're actually preventing that from happening. So they
or
were
you carry
actually
two
good for your health.
wallets.
Cargo
Yeah.
shorts were good for your health.
Yeah. I just,
And think of it this way, you had so much in you. It was if you had equal amounts on both sides, it was like weight
Mhm.
training. So you're actually getting stronger too.
Yeah. I
Mm,
just, I mean, I recognize that they were hideous.
yeah, they're bad.
I'm not sure if you could kick someone in the face while wearing them, especially with all that extra weight.
No, but you could take something out of the pocket and use it as a weapon.
Mhm.
Like your CD player, that was your Walkman that was massive. Boom, right to the face. Done. Right?
Yeah.
You don't need a kick.
So, do you think skinny jeans, as we stopped carrying iPods,
Mhm.
we stopped carrying pagers,
Mhm.
we stopped carrying all these things,
Yep.
is that how we evolved to skinny jeans? Just like we no longer need to carry all these things. We no longer need these big, pants full of wondrous
Hmm.
space for storage. What we need is more. We need to show off the man's thighs and
Yeah.
butt cheeks.
Yeah. And like side dong, like leg
Yeah.
dong. What would you call it?
The print,
Bulge, the bulge, right? That's
the
what David
bulge.
Bowie and
Yeah,
Labyrinth, the bulge.
yeah.
Yeah,
You got to get the bulge out.
you do.
Yeah,
Seems
and
very
is that?
discriminatory, but
But
against small donged people. Like that's
here's the thing: no one's saying you can't pad. The people wear padded bras,
you can tell though. You
right?
can see the outline. You can tell.
You
You know
you
what's a
just you
sock.
just fill it in.
Hmm.
You just fill it in.
With
Here's
what?
here's the thing: you go out and people are wearing these tights,
Hmm.
these leggings, and they
Yep.
lift and separate. They make the cheeks look insane,
That's true.
right?
That's
People are
true.
wearing all types of stuff. If you want to wear your skinny jeans and you feel like you don't have enough bulge going on, you go to the deli counter. You can get a Slim Jim. You can get a kielbasa.
A Slim Jim.
Whatever you
All
feel
right,
like is
whatever
the
floats your boat.
message that you want to put out into the world. If you want, you make a tiny roast beef and you just shave it into the exact dimensions you want.
Well, this went off
I
the
mean,
rails.
all I'm saying is, if that's the reason you're not wearing skinny jeans, because I'm with you.
They're just
I
uncomfortable. I
personally
find them uncomfortable. They're just like how do you tuck your shirt into that? Like you can't.
tucking their shirt in.
I don't know. What if you go to like a nice event? Well, I guess you're going to a nice event. And you're wearing skinny jeans. You're a real piece of shit. So you know, it's a different
That's a hell
problem.
of a judgment. You're a real piece of shit. That's my thinking is like if I need to go, if I'm tucking in my shirt, I'm wearing slacks. I'm
Yeah,
gonna put on some khakis or something.
but you have
I'm
common
not tucking
sense.
anything.
You have common
Yeah.
sense.
The thing is, I think that also I got into skinny jeans when I was playing a lot of shows.
But you're a
And
musician. Like that's
yeah,
different.
you
Musician,
gotta
like
get on
metal, like
stage.
you
Yeah,
gotta wear it. You can't have drag, right? You take
yeah,
down microphone with you spin with these big ass pants. So you gotta get tight. You gotta get that trim, you
yeah,
know. I
yeah.
get it.
So I guess like are they coming for our black t-shirts? Is that
They
gonna be a thing?
I don't know. They're coming for our side parts, apparently. That's not a thing. I don't know. I don't that's a
I
girl
gotta
thing, a
tell you,
woman thing.
yeah, I had a part briefly where they
Huh.
shaved the little,
Well,
you
do
can't
you
see
know
it
what they
under
are
my
coming
beret.
off? They're coming for our Harry Potter. If you wear stuff about like Hogwarts and stuff, they're coming for that. What house
How
you're
do
in?
you feel about Harry Potter merchandise on an adult?
I mean, I think it's terrible. I think it's really a cry for help, if you will. I like Harry Potter as much as the next person, but I'm not going to go waving a fake wand around and yelling Expelliarmus and shit, like and saying I'm a Slytherin or I'm a Hufflepuff or whatever. I'm gonna keep that to myself. Certain things need to stay internal, and that's one of them.
So I feel like it's very challenging for me because I know that I'm a fan of some pretty ridiculous things. But I also feel like part of my fashion, my style is like I love Star Trek. I'm
Right.
so into Star Trek right now. But I don't know that I would ever, get my Worf t-shirt or my Live Long and Prosper t-shirt and put that on and go out, because I feel like that's too far for me.
Maybe. I, y-
But also, like, if I see somebody else wearing one, I'm like, I guess it depends, like, where. Are you
yeah.
wearing that to go to your daughter's wedding? Like,
Well,
we
that's
can
the
do
same.
better.
That's the same scumbag wearing skinny jeans to a formal event. Like, that's a different breed of person,
Craig,
if you will.
2 months ago, so there's a funeral home down the road, a couple blocks
Oh,
down the road from
please
me.
tell me someone wore a Gryffindor shirt to
So,
funeral.
it's quarantine and I'm
Mhm.
locked up and I'm looking out my windows and I'm seeing the procession,
Okay.
people lining up and they're hanging out and everyone's wearing their suit, but the one guy is in a Steelers jersey.
No, unacceptable. Was it the dead guy? The only person who can wear that is the person in the coffin. That's it. That's it. There's no excuse for that.
But my thinking was like, it's a black jersey. I mean, it's got the yellow on it. But he must have got up and be like, I need a black shirt. Oh, I know.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with people wearing like you said your Star Trek. If you like it, wear it. I
Yeah.
think it's fine. I'm like you. I don't feel the need. Like there are some things I want to keep private. I don't want the judgment. Like, because even think about the Harry Potter houses. Like someone says, "Oh, I'm a Slytherin," and then you're wearing a Gryffindor shirt or whatever, and then they're judging you. I don't need that. So I'm just gonna wear my plain, whatever shirt.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
no one, you might judge me because it's boring, but I can handle that. But you come after my house, well, now we got a gang war going on, and that's not
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that serious.
Oh, it's serious. But I'm not going to go
So
running around yelling, with my wand. I'm going to keep it inside. Keep it in.
what you do with your wand and the privacy of your own home,
Exactly.
that's your business,
Yeah. So getting back to fashion though. So we have these Gen Z saying, "Hey, skinny jeans, no more."
Mm.
They're wearing fucking sweatpants everywhere. Like, what is
Yeah.
their fashion? What is their fashion? Just homeless chic? Like, come on. What?
Here's the thing. When I was a young man, a long time ago, when I was a young man, I would see an older person and you could pretty much guess
Mhm.
just by what they're wearing, like how generally old this person was.
Yeah.
Because there's a point where you stop caring. It stops being important to you to, to follow the trends, to be on point all the time. And it's more about like, what do I already have?
Mhm.
And what's comfortable and reasonable
Yeah.
for what I need to do. And there's a point where like, yeah, if I am going to college, I'm going to classes, I'm not really doing formal work, I can put on my trackies and I can, throw on some fashionable looks and go about your day.
Right.
And as I get deeper into my career, there are certain outfits that I
Mhm.
need to have.
Oh
And
yeah.
that makes up a larger percentage of my wardrobe. And I'm less inclined to be like, I have to wear these clothes 5 days a week. I need to go and buy a whole other wardrobe of cute outfits to wear on the 2 days a week that I'm going to
Yeah.
go, or the one day a week I'm going to go out of my house when
Right.
I'm exhausted and tired of living. I'm not doing it. I'm
No.
just not doing it.
No.
So the thing is, I bought a pair of these track pants, these like fashionable, whatever track pants.
Yeah.
And I felt like that was way more revealing to wear out in
Hmm.
public,
Then you're
because it
skinny.
feels like that's like I only wear track pants in my house.
Okay.
It's like I'm in bed and someone's at the
Yeah.
door, I gotta go check the mail,
Right.
something like that. Like
Right.
I'm not wearing track pants to go out in the street because I feel like that is bulge city. That is just everything's
Yeah.
free,
I mean,
flopping
how tight are your
around.
track pants?
They're not tight at all. Everything's loose. But I'm
Huh.
just saying everything's just loose under there.
I guess.
Butt cheeks just jiggling around.
Well, fair enough.
There's
Yeah.
no coverage. It's horrible.
There's no support.
Exactly.
No support.
That's for my loved ones. All
Got it.
right.
Makes sense.
Only they can see that.
Yeah. I don't know. I think if I'm thinking of fashion trends that I would love to see come back, I'd like to see the 80s stuff make a comeback. I would love shoulder pads as someone who likes to take up space. Like the bigger, the better.
The
Like
big shoulder pads in this. What did you think about the belly tops in the 80s? I was watching some of these 80s movies
Oh
and I
yeah,
forgot how much
like Revenge of the
these,
Nerds. Booger,
like
wouldn't
Revenge of the
ogre,
Nerds.
ogre. They all
Yeah.
have like the yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. White Men Can't Jump, the low tank,
Yep.
and the belly top.
Yep.
Dudes are just out there doing it.
Like good for them. But like in the 80s, they were fit because they were all on cocaine. Now it's all about like the dad bod, which is just an excuse for like people who are too lazy to stay in semi decent shape. Like
Right.
we're not saying be a ripped, Zac Efron. We're saying just be in shape, like a little bit, some semblance of shape, not round.
So you think we should have, like, people should start doing cocaine again?
I'm not saying people should do cocaine. I'm saying cocaine keeps you thin.
And I mean, I'm not, this isn't an endorsement.
I'm not saying do it. I'm just saying in the 80s, they were all on cocaine and they were all thin. In the 50s, they all smoked like chimneys. They were all thin. Mm-hmm. So now I don't know what people do. Weed, and we're all
weed
fat.
Does not help you stay thin.
No. So I'm not saying do drugs or smoke at all. Like your best thing is to do none of that.
Okay.
But I think maybe if you have to wear revealing clothes, like that's the style, it's going to force you into a body image. So you'll get a body image issue, but at least you'll be somewhat physically healthier for it. Or you just get super huge shoulder pads, which makes you look super tall. So it's very slimming. So you see how that works?
Right.
So hence I want shoulder pads to come back. I'd have shoulder pads I'd be 6 feet tall just in shoulder pad.
Why not just
2 foot shoulder pads?
I guess that makes you. Do you ever do the thing where you just comb your hair and make it super tall so you look enormous?
When it was super long, I tried doing the Kid and Play?
Yeah,
that thing where it was like from a class act. I tried to make my hair super tall like that, or like a Marge Simpson.
I'm picturing it and I'm struggling here.
It was great the one time.
Mm-hmm.
It just took so much product that it's not a sustainable. I couldn't afford it. It's not a sustainable look for me. Imagine that in skinny jeans, though. Whew, be a Gen Z nightmare right there.
You'd be cleaning up, all right. You'd be cleaning up.
You think?
I do.
I'd be famous. Do. That would be my look. That'd be my thing.
So here's the question.
Okay.
And maybe I've got it all wrong, but the conclusion I'm drawing is, since we no longer smoke, they outlawed that. They took away our cigarettes. They took away our cocaine.
Well, I mean, cocaine. They didn't take it away. It was never really allowed.
They took away our cigarettes. They took away our cocaine.
All right,
fine. They took away our Dexies. Now now they legalized weed. Now everyone's high as hell.
Yep.
Sitting at home.
Yep.
Ordering in, eating all this stuff, and then suddenly, the fashion trends are track pants.
Exactly.
And maybe like some baggy tees.
Yep.
Is this the fast food restaurants? Is this their big play to lobby us to get our fashion trends? To say, well, if I got to fill these sweatpants, I got to go to In-N-Out.
Yeah, I could see that. That's a conspiracy theory right there. Like, who's doing no? Like, is fast food? Are they in is Big Mac in the pockets of the politicians? I don't know. They must be, right?
They must be. They've been lobbying them for a long time to be like, hey, our food's not that bad. Ketchup is a fruit.
I don't think I don't think they're doing that though. I think they're lobbying for, like you said, they're lobbying for marijuana legalization because they know that that the high guy is going to be, calling up Instacart or whatever, Uber Eats, to go get them some Big Macs and some fries from Mickey D's.
Oh yeah. I mean,
right.
Taco
so they
Bell,
don't need to lobby and say their food is healthy. They just need to get everyone super high.
Yeah.
And then people are going to order the McDonald's because it's cheap and it's delicious to some people. And then they get fat, and then they feel bad about themselves. And so people in the fashion industry are getting high and fat. And then they're like, oh, dude, we look like crap. We can't be wearing these tight clothes anymore. We got to be comfortable. So boom, track pants. I think we've come full circle. I think we've uncovered the mystery. I think the Illuminati's coming for us now. That is
Man,
this might be our
yeah.
most illogical conclusion to date.
There's
But
yeah,
I'm
this is absolutely falling apart at the seams. Yeah.
No, it's not. I think it's a very strong, like this would be a very Gen Z-esque, like they're like this works.
I don't know, man. I feel like I don't want to fall into the trap of being the millennial, I guess, the
I'm doing it.
millennial who's telling the trying to figure out what's going on in those Gen Z brains.
No, this is our
It's
right.
beyond me.
This is
It's
our
our
right.
right.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
our right. Here's why. Because every generation does this. The generation before us tells us, oh, we have no work ethic and we're lazy and we like they just like that's what they told us. And they work so much harder and they walk to school 6 miles a day and then it's our turn. And I'm sure their generation did it to them because it's like, well, we fought in World War II and we did this and we love our country, blah, blah, blah. We were so much tougher then. So like it's our right to now pass on the abuse to push Gen Z to make the world better because
Right.
we don't want them looking like us. But in the end, we're all the same. We're just doing the same crap over and over and over. You know, I don't think any generation is better than the one before or after it. I think we all have our perceptions. Although I think Gen Z
Right.
music is garbage, but that's I stand by that one. They're all one-hit wonders. There's no Red Hot Chili Peppers. There's
Whoa.
no. I
First
mean,
of
like they're not.
all,
They're, no,
the
they're
Red Hot
still
Chili
around.
Peppers are not a good band.
They're,
Let's not use that as any sort of
Foo
watermark.
Fighters, Led Zeppelin.
If you had to choose between,
My point is, there's no more like rock bands who have staying power.
oh, rock is in a different. Rock is gone for now.
I understand,
rock is,
but like
hibernating.
even the pop stars, like what staying power
Yeah.
do any of them have? This is a different. I'm just saying that
We can talk
Different
about this because this is clearly something that you're very passionate about, and I don't know. I legitimately don't. This beret is killing me. I legitimately do not know about the pop stars of today.
I don't either because they're garbage. Because they're all one-hit wonders. They have one song that they synthesize, and then they're like, "Oh, there's no musical integrity." And I'm not a musician, but I can tell there's zero musical integrity.
You are 1000% just itching to become a boomer.
I'm one
itching.
now. I'm a boomer now.
Young boomer.
Yeah.
All right.
Whatever.
So could
anyway,
choose between Gen Z's fashion or boomer fassion. If you had to
they're in
commit,
suits all the time. I can't do that either. I gotta like
You gotta
we're
choose.
millennials. We're in jeans and a polo. Like we're party on the bottom and business on the top. We're like we're the mullet of generations. That's what we are. I stand by it. Millennials are the mullet of the generations.
I've never heard that, and
Because
I
I just
never
made it
do
up
again.
in my head. I just made it up.
The mullets. All right.
Which
But
would
you gotta
you choose?
choose.
Which I have to choose?
You gotta choose.
I go with boomer.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, fuck that. I couldn't.
You just said you're all loose and unsupported.
Yeah, but I couldn't. A suit. I couldn't do the suit. I hate. I
do
absolutely
too. I hate it too. I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it, but there's a respect thing there.
Yeah, I know. And that's what bothers me.
I think it's okay to show respect to certain events. You think the Pittsburgh guy, guy who wore a Pittsburgh jersey to a funeral is okay? That's Gen Z right there.
I think that if you're going to an event, then yeah, you got to put on your suit to show respect to the people. And that in that regard, yes, by all means. If it's just a matter of I put on this suit, now you have to respect me because I went out and bought a fancy
I don't mean
suit.
that. I mean it's a show of respect to someone else. Like I'm putting the suit on because I respect your professionalism, right? Like if I go to a wedding, I'm respecting you and what this tradition means.
Yeah.
It's not you need to respect me because I'm wearing a suit. I don't believe that at all. I think that's
but also,
purely
like,
merit based.
Wouldn't it be cool to just like, rather than having to put on, like, I've been to so many weddings, we've covered this. I've been to a billion weddings, and every dude in the wedding has the same outfit on. Could we like do a thing where it's like, hey, just dress up, dudes. All you got to do is look really nice and you can express yourself, do a little thing as long as you look fancy. Like that's good enough.
Well, that's the fashion industry's fault because women can do that. Women can wear all sorts of things and with accessories, they make it like acceptable. Men don't have that. They don't have those options available to them and they're not socially accepted.
Gen Z, if I was I feel like on the Gen Z side of things, I could show up looking fly with like some fancy, accoutrements,
Can't
and
wear
it would
skinny
be like,
jeans.
well, that's fine. I'll wear leather, my leather joggers.
Are they about that?
Is that what are formal joggers? Whatever the
No,
equivalent
no,
of a
no. I don't mean.
formal.
I meant is Gen Z about that? Like I don't know what their
I have
shtick is.
absolutely no idea, but I do believe that the Gen Z fashion sense would be more supportive of not having to show up in the penguin suit at every event 5 times a year.
Yeah,
You'd be
I
able to
guess
get
what
away
we
like a
disagree.
leopard print blazer, you know?
I
I'm
mean,
thinking
I
of
think you can wear a suit and then wear cool things with a suit. You
you
can go
couldn't
Dumb
get
and Dumber suit style. Like that's still a
could
tux.
not. You
You
could
could
not.
if you're ballsy
I
enough. You would.
I feel like if I
You,
had to choose, I'd rather I don't know.
no, you have to choose. You made me choose. That's why I chose.
I
I
would
don't
I
like
would pick
it.
Gen Z. I would
I'd
pick Gen
rather.
Z.
All right, you go Gen Z. That's
Yeah.
fine. I see how it is.
Forever young.
All right.
I'm gonna be the guy who's 70 years old, dressing like the going down to whatever the I don't know, what's the store that's typical of
Wait, do
millennials.
stores
The
exist
Gap?
anymore? I thought it was all this
Old
Amazon.
Navy?
Oh, Old Navy. Old Navy. Oof. Gap. Give me some Gap.
Banana Republic.
There you go.
Whatever
That sounds right. Yeah.
the Gen Z Banana Republic is, I'll be down there. Like, hook me up.
Called Alibaba or Amazon.
Yeah, I'll be at H&M.
Awesome. Well, with that, I think we have opinions here, and they don't. They're not. Someone's wrong here, and it's not me.
Yeah, I feel
I think
like
everybody's wrong.
yeah, as far as fashion goes, again, I I'm
To each
not
his own.
yeah, I'm not a fashionista.
Oh no,
Fashionista.
not me.
Yeah.
Don't tell me what to do. I won't tell you what to do. Let's go. Let's go with that.
Yeah, I think that's it. This it's you get to dress yourself every morning.
Yep.
And if you want to go out in public looking like a complete maniac,
Do it.
as long as it's not hurting anybody,
Exactly.
you got to do what you got to do.
Mhm.
And if you're a man who's at home right now staring at your pair of skinny jeans, worried that you can't fill them out, you send me a message on Twitter, all right? And I will help you fill out your and that sounds worse than
I'll
how
teach
I
you to
meant
go to
it.
the deli and get some roast beef to fill it out. Yeah, that was your suggestion earlier today. I-
Good suggestion.
hey, you know what? Yeah, go to Carl, throw your wiener in the ring, and he'll teach you how to flesh it out. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
boy, this was
That's it.
this episode was something. That's the only thing I can describe it as is something.
I'm certain this is where you wanted to go. This is where you thought we were going to go with this.
I love it. I love this.
Mhm.
This is the most illogical episode we have ever had, and I'm for it. And McDonald's, I see what you did, and I'm for it. Yep,
Yeah.
I'm for it. You're
Yeah.
blinding everyone. It's smoke and mirrors, right? It's
Mhm.
we're just what is it, distraction? Whatever magicians
Shock and
do.
awe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sleight of hand.
Yeah, sleight of hand. You're faking left and going right. You're being like, legalize marijuana. We're getting everyone fat. Everybody wins. We see what you did, McDonald's. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm proud of it. You can do
Honestly,
it.
I ain't even mad. It's delicious.
It's impressive. It is
Mhm.
impressive.
Mhm.
Well, with that, go check us out on Twitter. We have upped our game with some crazy thoughts and things that mainly I'm writing, but once in a while I retweet a Carl thing. So go check that out. Send us an email. Tell your friends about us. And how do you say goodbye in French?
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Did I say it right?
You know what? I'm going to say for an American, yes.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
A bientôt. See you soon.
All right. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Ciao.